Alright, so welcome people. This will be another live recording. This time we're recording the Beginners League match between Blackie and the trainer Leighton, which these two have had quite a different season from one another so far. Blackie has had a lot of success this season. I think he's 3-1 now. This is, or 4-1. I'm not sure. I think this is a week 5 match, so Blackie should be 3-1. I know he's one loss, and trainer Leighton has had started the season off with 3 losses in a row, and has had a big comeback last season when he defeated the then frontrunner in Jactus. So he has made a comeback then. So let's see if he can defeat another one of the big dogs this week. So I'm definitely excited to see that. Looking forward to this match. Also, Leighton's matches are always fun to watch just because he makes some insane plays and has some insane sets a lot of the time. So yeah, Leighton brings his signature Incineroar. Then he's got Toxapex, which, I mean, I was just talking about Leighton's fireplace, and then he brings Toxapex, but there you go. Cobalion, Porygon 2, Granbull, which is kind of like Leighton's hidden signature. He has had a lot of success with that thing. He always likes to run it Bandit, and then he's got the big ghost golem. I'm not sure what the name is. What's the name? Why doesn't it say it? I don't know. Ghost Golem, let's call it that. And then Blackie brings Latias, Swampert, Salazzle, Ninetales, Alola. Then he brings his his spirit animal in what's it? Castform, right? In English? I'm not sure. I think it's Castform. And then his signature in Porygon Z, which is always a threat. So, I hope these guys realize that I'm there. I am. So yeah. Alright, Blackie leads off with the big threat in Castform. Let's see what he does. Probably setting up some sort of weather, I would assume. While Leighton brings the Porygon to... Ooh, I'm excited. This might be a fire set. Leighton messaged me this week and asked me what I think of a Porygon 2 set that he thought of. And if he actually brought it, we are in for a show. And if he did, he's actually gonna get at least one kill with it. But I'm not gonna say too much because I'm not sure if he actually brought it. But it would be funny if he did. Definitely a cool set that he thought up. So I think this is gonna be a kill or not. Oh, I'm disappointed. Oh man, why didn't he bring it? Oh, a shame. Well, Golurk is the name. All right. I mean, that's pretty much a ghost golem. Oh, Blackie with the bold prediction, switching the almighty Castform into a poltergeist, which obviously it doesn't care about in the slightest. Me boy, actually doing work. Alright, so let's see. Oh my. Oh, that's such a shame. So close, so close. Ah, Castform doing. Let's count that as doing work. I mean, it almost killed the Golurk, and yeah, that crit did probably not matter, but it's a shame because the crit. Oh, obviously it did matter. Sorry, I thought the dynamic punch crit, but Castform did. But Castform is actually allowed to crit. That's in the rules. Whenever you bring a Castform, you have the right to get crits as much as you want. So, a little bit of a shame that we didn't see a Castform kill here, but definitely a cool turn. So, yeah, he picks up the revenge kill with Porygon there. But I don't think Porygon can do too much to... or can it, to Toxapex? Because it probably has got the Thunderbolt, I would assume. So yeah, but we don't know the set. Can't really tell from that turn what the set would be. I'm just expecting something like Specs or Scarf. That's usually what you see on Porygon, I would assume. So in comes the Incineroar, which is probably just gonna knock off. Blackie doesn't really have a one that really would like to switch in. I mean, obviously, Ninetales would resist a knockoff, but wouldn't really appreciate to switch into a fire move, to say the least. And yeah, I think the play that we are gonna see is they switch into Swampert. But then again, Swampert, if he's a lefty set, he really doesn't like getting those knocked off, just because after that he doesn't really have any recovery anymore. But then again, looking at Leighton's team, Leighton does not really have a good switch into Swampert, to be honest. Depending on the Porygon set, obviously Porygon could wall a usual Swampert if it doesn't carry the Toxic, but I'm still, in the back of my mind, I'm still kind of expecting this to be an absolutely insane Porygon 2 set. It might be because all we saw was a teleport, so we can't really tell what the rest of the set is. But if he brought the fire set, I would have expected to see those fireworks turn 1, but we didn't. So still wondering about that. Yeah, wonder what is taking so long here. This doesn't seem like the most difficult decision in the game. I mean, obviously, Leighton could also click U-turn if you really wanted to, or predict the Ninetales switch in, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Swampert from Blackie, or even he might even stay in if he's not Specs or Scarf. If he's not choiced, then obviously he might stay in and click Try Attack, which would be a valid play as well, in my opinion, because he doesn't have the greatest switch ins in the world. I wonder who it is that's thinking so much. Probably Blackie. Probably having a lively discussion in the voice chat right now. Sorry. Yeah, but I'm definitely. I mean, Blackie is also. These are both old school international gaming corner people, so you gotta root for both of them. But I'm actually a little bit impressed with Leighton, just because Leighton is one of those types of coaches that doesn't really get discouraged if he doesn't have a lot of success. So that's always something I appreciate in a person, in a character. So I'm definitely always happy if he is getting success. So Blackie reveals that he's indeed not a choice set and clicks the tries attack, just as I mean, which makes sense in this case because he's not the choice set. And yeah, Leighton reveals another interesting set in Flame Charge Incineroar, which I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, that's the problem. It's not really. I mean, this is insanely strong. Why does a Flame Charge do that much damage? You know, he might even be banned at Flame Charge without. I don't. Obviously, I can't calc anything now, but just looking at the damage, this does seem like a lot. So yeah, interesting plays. Gets to weaken both the Swampert and the Porygon, which is definitely cool. And he also knows that Porygon is not choiced, so the Swampert is not really a big problem anymore, being at 31 HP and not carrying the Rindo Berry anymore, which wouldn't have taken effect this battle anyway, because I don't see anything on Leighton's team that would carry a grass move, but there you go. So, Cobalion is in for Leighton, which shouldn't be a big problem for Blackie, just because he still has the Latias, and I don't think Cobalion would carry anything that would really trouble a Latias. Also, he still has the Salazzle to revenge kill it, just in case anything weird happens. But yeah, I think either staying in and sacking Swampert would make sense, just because Leighton could also I don't know why he would do that, but he could also stay in and just click Stealth Rocks if he has those. which would mean that he would probably eat a bad earthquake, which he doesn't want to, in my opinion. But yeah, apart from that, the switch into Latias obviously would make sense, or the Swampert Sack. Or he switches into Salazzle, which is I mean, you can do that because Salazzle resists the dual step of Cobalion, but Salazzle never really appreciates taking any hit. So yeah, now he's in against a substitute, and I don't know. Might not be the worst thing in the world just because he would have to carry the Stone Edge. Yeah, and I assume that he doesn't. He will be substitute, probably Iron Head Close Combat and Stealth Rocks. So not a mon that would trouble a Salazzle. Well, Toxapex comes in. Toxapex, another mon that isn't really a big threat as long as Blackie has got Latias around. All he can really do here is click a Scald and go from there. Latias might potentially be a big threat if Blackie is carrying the patented Keto. Keto, a member of the Seniors League, he likes to run Subcalm Mind Stored Power. If Blackie is that set, that might be a big problem for Trainer Layton. But yeah, this is a fun little match. I think still not sure who's gonna win it at this point, just because Blackie doesn't really have a good switch in for the Grand Bull as well. So, ooh, this did a lot of damage. 40% from a Psychic. Oh, I think we might see the insane Porygon set I was talking about. This does not look like Eviolite to me. So I'm gonna just say that something is gonna get absolutely nuked right here. Probably. We'll see. I mean, yeah. This could also be a Specs Latias, but I think I doubt it, honestly. I think this is just an insane Porygon set. Yeah. Alright, so these two are taken out, and let's see. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Okay, so it's definitely not the set he showed me. Alright. Interesting, so this, why did that do so much damage? Interesting. Well, a Ninetales should not be the biggest threat for Porygon, I think. And in comes Cobalion, which means Ninetales is faster, but not really a big threat to Cobalion. But yeah, at this point, I think both Salazzle and probably also the Latias can come in relatively freely, because the Aurora Veil will weaken any damage that they would be taking. So yeah. But still, I'm not really, I don't really see a huge advantage for any player right now, just because obviously Layton has got, he's behind one mon, but he's got the Stealth Rocks up, and which, I mean, both Ninetales and Salazzle are weak to it, and also a lot of his team is already chipped pretty good, and that's continue to get worse and worse for him. So Layton making a double switch into Porygon. Not sure if that was that a good play? I'm not sure. I'm not really thinking about the game too much right now, but yeah, interesting. So he's teleport, recover, protect. Huh. Yeah, this is looking like another one of those Trainer Layton special sets. Not sure what the last move would be. I would assume. I mean, a normal move would be nice for him just because it hits the entire team of Blackie neutrally. Would be a possibility, something like a Tri Attack or Hyper Beam, maybe. never tell with Leighton. Yeah, interesting. I wonder what the protect is for. What was his thought process? Was he just trying to stall himself down with the with the hail? I'm not sure actually. Uh, I'd have to look at the rest of Blackie's team just to figure out what the possible thought process might be behind that. But at this current team, that hyper beam. All right. So yeah, he actually is the set he showed me. Okay, I didn't remember it, but he's life orb, hyper beam, protect, recover, teleport. Digest that. Yeah, he texted me this week and asked me what I think of the set, and I mean, what can you say? It's definitely interesting. I'm still not really sure what the protect is for, because maybe he thinks that he can protect now that he has to recharge, but he can't. Um, but yeah, that's also why the Latias Psychic did so much damage, because he's not Eviolite, he is indeed Life Orb. And yeah, so he definitely got a kill with it, which is a good kill as well, just because Salazar was annoying for him. But now he's gonna go down to this Porygon, probably. Or not. But he should sack it, because Porygon is slower than, probably slower than everything that Blackie's got left, so he's not really gonna get another hit off, I don't think. But he's not in a terrible position, honestly. Oh no, why? Why? This is a bad play. Well, at least he doesn't take too much damage. And now he's got at least a sack, another sack in Porygon. Let's see if he can use it wisely. Yeah, this is a fun match. I like commentating beginners league matches sometimes, just because you can see sets like Hyper Beam, Protect, Recover, Teleport, Porygon 2, which is always fun. And it actually did work. And we almost saw a freaking Castform Blizzard kill. It was so close. Honestly, a shame that it didn't happen. It would have been only fair if he got the crit freeze, in my opinion. Just because that's what Castform is capable of. Alright, one of these coaches is having a big think. If Leighton has got Iron Head on his moveset, he should probably click it, because nothing can switch into that. If he goes into Swampert to sack it, which he might, then he can still click Close Combat after. But that's also assuming that he has both Close Combat. Oh wow! Now this, okay, this is not how you use the sack that you just. All right. Yeah, but as you can see, this is beginners league, obviously, so he can definitely learn from that. Now he's going in a mono that is slower than Porygon, which makes no sense whatsoever. He's gonna take like 70% from this tri-attack for no reason whatsoever. Oh man, Leighton. I think Leighton could have actually won this game, but now it's looking rather grim for him, because I'm not sure how he's gonna beat the Latias now, after Granbull takes this damage. Because Latias can then knock it out with a Psychic. Yeah, I think he just gave Blackie the win there for no reason whatsoever. All he had to do was click an attacking move with Cobalion. But there's probably also might be a little bit of a bold assumption from myself that he has an attacking move on Cobalion. He could also be like substitute protect Stealth Rock and Thunder Wave or something. You never know. So yeah, there he goes, taking his 82% for no reason on the scramble, meaning that Latias is gonna beat the rest of his team, which is a shame, honestly. I think Leighton had some fire sets this game. Alright, Blackie deciding that he is gonna give him the chance to go into Toxapex for no reason, just to click Aurora Veil one more time, which won't really make a difference, I don't think. He's probably, I don't know what he's gonna do. He could even go into Swampert now and get a kill with Earthquake, probably, maybe, or not. Alright, this means that Blackie is maybe giving him a chance at another kill here if he clicks Iron Head, but we'll see if he even has the Iron Head. If he has it, then in my opinion he just threw the game away for no reason. Leighton, I mean. I mean, not that the game was decided for him, but he definitely had a very good chance to win if he just made the normal standard play. But yeah, definitely an exciting coach to watch, Leighton is. Blackie is playing pretty decent in my opinion. I mean, he brought Castform, which is always a plus, and then he played. I don't recall any obvious misplays on his side, and he did play very well all season. Didn't have a good last season. I think last season he lost pretty much every match, if I remember correctly. Maybe he won one, but this season he is actually probably the only one that still has a an actual chance to catch up to silver, just because I think everyone in the league has already taken 2 losses at least, except for Blackie, who has only had 1 loss, and probably it will stay that way after this match. And Silver has won every single game. So he does brick break. All right, interesting. That means that he gets to pick up another kill. So Blackie will probably win this game 2-0 with the Psychic now. Unless something completely crazy happens. I'm interested to see what Leighton's explanation is for the double switch into Porygon earlier. Was he... I mean, yeah. Probably he was predicting that Blackie was predicting an Iron Head and would switch into Swampert, and his Porygon is EV to outspeed Swampert, and he would get another Hyper Voice off. I think that would be his reasoning, but I mean, why would you do that when you can just get a kill with Cobalion? So he should definitely look at this and think to himself and learn from it, just because. But obviously, I can understand the temptation of getting another kill with Hyper Beam Porygon 2, which is always boss if you can pull it off. And this is a game to have fun with it after all. So Blackie is thinking for a long time just to decide to go back, get another thingy off, meaning that he might even be able to, or not. He's gonna take the 1-0 victory. Wait a minute. Why did... Oh my god, he's breaking the Aurora Veil with Brick Break. Oh my god, that's insane. That's genius. I take back everything I ever said about Leighton. He's a freaking genius. I mean, he's still gonna lose 1-0, but he's actually a genius. He brought Brick Break, and I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that it was calculated. He predicted Blackie to run Aurora Veil on Ninetales, and that he would always break it. That's genius. Haha, funny. Alright, Leighton, I'm gonna give you huge props. If you hadn't, if you had won this match, I would probably have, I don't know what I would have done, but that's definitely fire that you had that idea. Cool, very cool set. I didn't even think of it. I completely missed it as well, but there you go. Latias will still clean up the match, and he will probably now realize that taking all that completely unnecessary damage on Granbull has now indeed cost him the match. Because had he not done that, he could have obviously switched after sacking him on, for example Porygon. He could have switched into a full health Granbull and get a play rough off that Blackie didn't even have a switch in anymore, so he could have had the choice of sacking either Latias or another Mon, and yeah, that would have been a way for Leighton to win this match actually, but he's gonna look at it and learn from it, I'm sure. He's gonna re-out a little bit in the chat, as you can see, or probably not see, but he does. And he's still gonna be a good sport about it, and still gonna keep being motivated, I know, I'm for sure. And yeah, this was a fun match, definitely. We saw some cool sets, some exciting plays, and it was a close match as well. Congratulations to Blackie. Well played, as he did all season, and we'll see each other in the next match. Bye.